Hey, are you writing a fantasy story and want to incorporate magic, but you're not really sure what to do? I'm no expert, but I've got some experience, to say the least. Hi, I'm indie fantasy author and vlogger Garrett K. Jones, and this month on Forming Fantasy, I'm giving you 4 rules for applying magic in fantasy and what I do in my books. Hey, happy Saturday. Before I get into this week's video, I'd like to remind you to make sure that you subscribe and click the bell for notifications on new videos. New episodes are released every Saturday, so you can set notifications for all videos or you can set them according to your preferences, whichever works best for you. So this last week was quite the victory. My final vlog for December was under dispute by Warner Brothers TV because I used a clip in that video, and doing so could have been considered infringing on copyright. Fortunately, I ended up winning the dispute because I used the clip in question to highlight an example of a point I was making in that video, and it was allowed under fair use. So, yay for the vlog! So today we're talking about putting together a system of magic for a fantasy story. Different authors do different things. In some series, magic has a lot of rules and it can be complicated, like in the Witcher series or in the Bartimaeus series. Other authors don't use such complications. As I was researching, I found this really handy-dandy blurb that one of my fellow Instagram authors posted, and it's been super helpful for me. So, let's break it down. First rule when creating a magic system is that you need to know what magic can do. Magic is one of those ex machina elements in fantasy. It just kind of does whatever you need it to do. So consider what you want to accomplish with it. Can magic be used in warfare? Can it be used in everyday activities like cooking or cleaning or healing? Does it require the use of a wand or some other kind of token that focuses the spell and magical energy? For my series, magic is used as a way to replace scientific functions. For example, I have towers spread out through the country that use an elevator or lift system to get to the upper tiers. There are no mechanisms of any kind, and the dais inside the core of the towers is powered by a levitation enchantment channeled by magical runes carved into the stone. When my characters use magic, they can conjure it with their bodies as conduits without the need of a wand, for the most part. They just need the knowledge, they need the experience, and they need the incantation. Sometimes spells can be done non-verbally. Second rule, what can magic not do? This is where you consider the limitations of the magic itself. If you look at the genie from Disney's Aladdin, he had 3 limitations to wish powers. No resurrections, no forcing someone to fall in love with another person, and no wishing for extra wishes. In the Archives of Issync Ran, one of the major limitations I've put in place is resurrection from the dead. While I have necromancing and liches that can control the dead and undead to an extent, they aren't actually raising people back to life. The dead stay dead, with 2 notable exceptions. My hero Gavin experiences death, but it hadn't been a true death, and my hero Asher, being celestial, has the ability to resurrect himself as he's essentially a god. Third rule, consider the price or toll that's incurred when using magic. This is crucial because magic is usually considered an expenditure of energy. It's a basic law of physics that energy must come from somewhere. It can't happen ex nihilo, or out of nothing. In both the Witcher and Bartimaeus series, the use of magic takes a toll on the person. Either the energy is safely drawn from nature or it's pulled from one's own life force. In my books, it's the latter, though most basic spells don't draw that much energy unless frequently repeated or if a character is injured or already in a weakened state of being. Fourth rule, describe how the use of magic feels. Make it tangible. Describe the sensations and emotions associated with the practice of magic. Like in Star Wars, the use of the Force is essentially magic. When conjuring Force lightning, it's been described in the now non-canon expanded universe that it created a surge of energy in the user and they can feel it coursing through their entire body. If I have a character that's using a healing charm, the magic creates an itching sensation at the injury as well as tissue repair, but the pain doesn't go away. This has to do with the wording, a limitation. So see rule number 2. And changing the wording to including pain relief and healing requires more energy. Now keep in mind, these rules aren't really rules.
The code is more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules.
But considering all 4 of them have helped me formulate my magical system, I know it can help you with yours. Just think of what magic can do and can't do, what the cost of magic is, and how it feels when performed, and you'll make it more real than Jeremy Irons having a seizure in the finale of the 2001 Dungeons & Dragons movie. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to learn more about my books, leave a comment down below and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GKJ_publishing. I really love interacting with my followers. If you can't get enough of my sweet, sweet voice, then check out my podcast, Creator's Corner, where I talk about the mindset and the philosophy of writing. New episodes will be available starting Monday, February 3rd for the 2nd season. Next week, I'll be providing updates and a new top 10 on my vlog, so don't miss it. Thanks for watching. The vlog of the 5 Kingdoms is filmed in Hanford, California without the use of a studio audience, and it doesn't happen without support from followers like you. So if you aren't subscribed, you can click that subscribe button right up here above my head. And if you can, watch one of the other videos over here. I really think that you'll enjoy watching some of the videos from previous weeks. Have a great weekend.